Hey guys, it's winter, but winter just means fishing just like any other season. So thanks for hanging out with me. We're going after some trout today. We're gonna do a catch and cook. Hanging out with my good fishing buddy, Rooster. Rooster, say hello. Rooster, Rooster, are you excited? Are you excited? He's so excited. We're at a hydro plant in southern Idaho on the Snake River. And there are some trout skis in here. It's cold, but it's beautiful. And I'm all alone here. And Rooster is gonna help me. He's gonna help me with the fishes. Aren't you gonna help me with the fishes? Where's the fishes? Where's the fishes? Well, let's go ahead and rig up. See if we can't get some action. If I don't catch a fish, this dog is gonna be disappointed in me. My go-to spin fishing gear is always, number one, the Super Duper. It's very well used. I've been using these ever since I was a kid. They're an amazing all-purpose lure. I've caught bass, I've caught bluegill, I've caught crappie, I've caught trout, I've caught everything on this little deal. And the other one I really like is this little Panther Martin. Panther Martin. When the Super Duper doesn't work, the Panther Martin always comes through. So let's start with the Super Duper. And if that's not working, we'll go down to the Panther Martin. Rooster sees a stick. Somebody left some firewood and it floated downriver. He's pretty sure it's for him. That is so tempting for him. Look at how bad he wants it. Here, I was messing around with my line. It's all twisted up. So I let it go deep enough. It snagged up. Oh yeah. Oh! Oh, the fishing dog sees what the action. Whoa. Whoa. That's a beautiful trout. You know, I'll put a link to the Super Duper in the description. You gotta snag a couple of these. What a beautiful fish. We're gonna eat this guy. We're gonna try over in this. There's an eddy right here. All right, well, hey, we got one with the Super Duper. Now let's switch over to that Panther Martin. Isn't that the most enormous swivel you've ever seen for such a small? It's the size of the stinking lure. All right, well, that was a whopping like 7 casts, but I'm getting impatient. I brought worms because I wanted to use some worms, so let's let's give that a shot as well. All right, I guess really no complicated explanation for what I'm doing here. I just got a worm on about a 10-inch leader with just a barrel swivel and a tiny little drop shot on there. I'm gonna just throw it in kind of these eddies, let it sink, and let's see how fast I can get snagged and lose my rig. Wow, look at that. Monster rock. Like an expert. I just don't want to play the, oh look, I'm snagged again game, so Got a little bobber on there. I love doing slip bobbers, but I'm too lazy to take the swivel off. Just love bobbers. I like being able to see them. All right, I'm gonna make a deal with you. I moved because the wind was blowing right in the mic. So I was being considerate of you. But now I'm not catching any fish and I really want to fish over here. So what I'm gonna do is if the wind starts blowing, I'm gonna play some soft, soothing music for you. Sometimes you just gotta say to yourself, you know what? I'm gonna just lose some rigs today. It's just money. It's just a hook and a sinker and a swivel. No biggie. How many casts until I lose it? What do you think? Well, I can't even get myself properly snagged, which means I don't have enough weight. I'm not getting where the fishes are. So let's put some more weight on. Do you remember earlier this year during COVID how you couldn't find a lead sinker to save your life? They were like gold. And so that right there is a very precious commodity. Back in April, that was a very precious commodity. All right, now we can go get properly snagged. Told you I had enough to get properly snagged that time. You know what? I was catching fish on the Super Duper. Why did I change? Slow. Well, it's freezing cold, so I'm getting some hot cocoa going, and while I got the hot cocoa getting ready, I am gonna go ahead and get this fish cleaned out. This knife I got right here, I don't even know how you spell it, but I actually found this, and I'm gonna put a link in the description. I actually think it's totally worth it. It comes with a real nice case. It's worked really great. Not a fillet knife, but it's a pretty good gutting knife. Not the pinkest meat. In fact, not pink at all. So that's not that cool. But with the bacon, it should work out okay. I'm just descaling it. And trout scales are pretty small. But let's get them out of there. And I'm gonna just cook a whole, and that way I can try the skin. What I have for today, for this catch and cook, is I brought some bacon instead of butter, and shoot, I guess I need a match. Of course I forgot matches. What I'm seasoning with today is a little secret. It's a Little Caesar Zap Pack. It's like this Italian seasoning. You can get it for free. It's like they don't advertise it, at least at the Little Caesars at my place. But for this one, for this little winter river catch and cook, I got bacon. Well, this bacon is melting in my pan. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this fish ready. And all I'm gonna do to this fish is I'm gonna pat it dry. So bring my little towel here. And that way, when that moisture hits the bacon grease, it doesn't pop into my face and permanently blind me. I feel like I'm cheating. I already had bacon today. If you're wondering what the temperature is because of all the steam, it is, I think, 29 out here right now. 29 or 30. It's a little chilly. I'm gonna get my Little Caesars Zap Pack, and I am gonna coat the inside of my fish with it. Does that smell good, Rooster? Rooster thinks he's gonna get some bacon and trout. Does that look good, that seasoning? Oh, it smells good too. And instead of bringing salt, like in a shaker, I like to bring the cheap seasoning packets out of the ramen noodles. It's basically all salt anyway with a little bit of seasoning. So I'm gonna get this. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing there. I'm getting it, then I'm just rubbing it all over. So, chicken ramen flavored trout with Little Caesars Zap Pack on the inside. That sounds disgusting. But we could be pleasantly surprised here because we have bacon! And bacon makes everything amazing. So good. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the bacon in there with this fish. I wish I brought some tin foil. This is so cold. A lot of this heat is just escaping. Down in the oil. You know what I'm gonna do? In order to keep some of that temperature in, I'm gonna take this rag. I'm gonna kinda, very carefully, never done that before. I made some cocoa in this Camp Chef Striker. I used this thing on my elk hunt last week to cook all my freeze-dried meals, and it worked like a charm. I think Jetboil's got their competition out there. This was I got it for a lot less than Jetboil. Oh, this is sweet. One of the reasons I like it so much is because the pot is so big. If I wanted to, I could like cook with it, not just boil water. The bacon and trout smell, along with laundry detergent and dryer sheets. That's a mixed signal right there. Oh, baby. I don't want that bacon to cook anymore. I'm gonna just set it on top. This is about done. Here's that piece of skin. I don't know. Tastes like trout skin, I guess. Actually, it tastes like chicken ramen noodle trout skin. That's what's making it a little different. All right, there we go. Bon appetit. Oh. I think it would be better if it was kind of a pink-fleshed trout. Bacon twice in one day. That is awesome. It's my day off, so you gotta cook yourself a hot breakfast on your day off. You can't have cereal. I'm leaving it's so cold out here, I'm leaving the stove on. Keeps the fish warm. This is my first time having trout in bacon grease. Rooster. Rooster. I guarantee you that just made his day. Roo. Bake? Good boy. Do a circle. Circle. Good boy. Come here. Big. Good boy. Folks, the Zap Pack is where it's at. See what I did there? You know, one of the reasons that I like to fillet my trout is because I fillet those pin bones out. I'm just not a guy who really appreciates bones in my fish. Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? That's when you know you cooked it right. It just plops off. Ooh, look at that. Majority of the pin bones stayed in on that side. Can't waste the belly. Bloop, 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 bloop. Nope. Bacon, Zap Packs, rainbow trout, and rooster, of course, is what makes this such a great trip.